EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, go!
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On the bootleg, it's Young. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete. Jonathan Mingo, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Punting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. Taylor now to return it. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Herbert going to throw on this first play. Now a screen set up for Edwards. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Set.
Here's the rookie from Troy, Kamani Vidal. And that's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Here's 2nd and 9.
OP, set. Ready.
To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Set.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back at the 16. The veteran, Jadeveon Clowney, still at it, and he still has it. He gets the sack.
Clowney comes up with the big sack, and you can make an argument, Mike, that he's coming off his best season of his career. 9.5 sacks just a year ago. Now he's back home in the Carolinas, where he's already making his presence felt.
Hey, easy. We'll go forward. Set.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Open man's got it. That's Chark. And the Chargers are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Home the troops right.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag
let's go.
a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got it at the 3. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This, about as short as you can get. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
He'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8.
Cowboy 80. Ready. 60 Bobcat.
Here's Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Still going. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Shut up. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That is fielded at the 13. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. This drive starts at the 21.
Go.
It's 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
To throw is Herbert. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
What is it?
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. We are through one. 10-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Ready.
A handoff, and this is Vidal. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
2nd and 11.
Set. Ready.
On play action now. Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set.
Here's Young to throw. Here comes the screen to Brooks. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Come back team. Come
They'll
back
try
team.
again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go. Go.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Catch made by Thielen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
5-9, 5-9. Set. Set.
They'll run with Vidal. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack. And it's clear why.
This one finds McConkey. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Hey, go lion. Set. Let's go. Hey. Set.
Throwing, Herbert. That's to the tight end, Hurst. That's a good bounce back there. They'll get this back very close to that 1st down marker.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Set.
A run with Dobbins. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Go.
Here's Dobbins. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Run. Moment to try. Hey, Ray. What is it?
Now Herbert. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. A gain there of 11. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look.
And he's into the end zone. DJ Chark. Touchdown Chargers. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign. Kicker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go, set. Get up.
They'll go again with Hubbard. A hit, and he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready, set.
On the ground, it's Vidal. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Set. Grenade. Grenade. Hey, Kappa. Grenade.
On play action, it's Herbert. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Crowd right. Hey, ram. Baylor tight. Set.
On the ground, they'll go with Vidal. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Set.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Set.
Now it's Herbert. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Go.
They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Downfield, that's Dunston. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
He'll get it inside the 20, and he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Charger first down. Throwing again, Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Baylor Tiger. Set.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, L.A. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Chop 60, chop 60.
To throw is Young. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Mustang 19. Come on, set. 19 Lion. Hup.
Young to throw on first and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
380.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Set. 300.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Into space. Inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On the ground, here's Dobbins. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Hey, ram.
From the gun, it's Herbert. This throw taken in by Hurst. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows. Make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
The open man is Johnston. He's got it. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, L.A.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Derek Brown, former 7th overall selection, gets the sack there. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Home troops right.
On play action, now Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
21. Set.
On third and long, it's Herbert. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Viking 18. Hut, hut.
On play action, Young. He keeps it himself. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Young hands it to Hubbard. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready.
To throw is Young. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here we go. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Set up. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
To throw, Young. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Panthers are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
I think at this point in the game, prior to that 3rd down call, the coach is telling his quarterback, hey, you got 2 downs. This is 4 down territory, but that last completion, I think, saves him from having to make that decision, at least for the time being, barring any penalties. Now, they got 3 or 4 plays to try to end this one with a touchdown.
They'll run with Hubbard. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Got it. Ready.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Go.
Here's Young. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That one is good. And the Panthers cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Panthers are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. End zone. It's a touchback. Throwing on first down is Herbert. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, ram. Set. Go.
They'll give this to Vidal. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he is going to go down, but we do have the marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
Crowd right. Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores.
Hey,
Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Second and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Pass brought in by Chark.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Kimani Vidal. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Come on, set. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's just a big-time play by this quarterback on 4th down. You can see he starts first look covered. Then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. He can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, uses his legs to pick up the 1st down, and they're still alive.
Ready?
Young to throw on first down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Chargers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt on the back end of this defense.
Here comes Vidal. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. A tough spot here. Third and long.
What is it?
Throwing Herbert, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
On fourth down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
Here's first and 10.
Set. Ready.
Back to throw. Young. Gonna set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Set.
The motion man is Sanders.
Ready.
On second down, Young. He gets it to Jonathan Mingo. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Okay, great.
On first and 10, here's Young. It's to the right side and corralled by Thielen.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
A second down throw for Young. He'll go right and find his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Third and a yard.
Shut up.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Set. Hut, hut.
On the bootleg, it's Young. Now he'll run.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Go! Set go!
Out of the shotgun. Young. Down inside the 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Let's go. Set. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Now it's Dobbins. And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.